Oh man, welcome back to Scare Talk. I am Danny and I'm here with Junkyard Joel.
Hey guys, what's up?
We're
The
getting
old
in the
junkyard.
grime and the junk and the dirt
Yep.
today because we're going to talk about you know, we're at the end of an era right now.
Yeah.
Uh, just an epic story of just epic proportions. The end. Chapter 3 of The Strangers is finally here. So we need to talk about it and probably talk about the trilogy a little bit. But first,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll talk about Strangers 3. Or Chapter 3. Joel, can you tell us who's a part of it?
All right. So this one stars Madeline Petch, Richard Brake. He's the sheriff. Sheriff
Yes.
Sheriff Rotter. Okay, I didn't know what his last name was. It's a weird last name. And I'm trying to find his name because it's on IMDb. They're like all over the place, but it looks like I'm not going to find it here. So I'll just say Crystal Ellsworth, who is Dollface.
Okay.
Because I was trying to find the guy, but I couldn't find
Gabriel?
him. I
Gabriel
don't think that
Basso?
was I don't think that was him. Because
I
I
think it is. Yeah, that's him. I just clicked on
oh okay. Yeah,
it.
him too. He was in it as well.
Yeah.
um this was written by Alan R. Cohen, Alan Friedland, and Brian Bertino, but I think that's just characters by. I don't think he actually had anything to do with the writing of this one. And directed by Rennie Harlan, who
Directed the other two as well.
he did, and I'm a little upset because he's actually a pretty good director. He's done several stuff, but not this trilogy. Not like good wise anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely fallen off.
yeah.
All right. So, in the series' most brutal chapter, Maya collides with the masked killers and finds the only way out of the nightmare is in.
I don't
Oh.
I don't necessarily agree with that last part there, but
That's a interesting way to describe the movie.
yeah, because it makes it seem like it was something that it wasn't.
Yeah. And that's
um,
what the advertisements have
yeah, yeah, that's
made
what
it
the advertisements
feel.
showed, but that's
Yeah.
not what we got. So
Yeah. So, spoiler on that, but
yeah,
whatever. Okay, so we're gonna stay away from spoilers other than
yeah,
that. And if you want to get the full episode, including spoilers, then go to patreon.com/scare talk, sign up there, 7 days free, sign up for one of the tiers, and join us over there. All of our episodes with all the spoilers
yeah.
and even some extra ones that are not anywhere else.
Oh
Also,
man,
if you're on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, let us know what you thought of this. What do you think of the trilogy? What do you think of the franchise in general? And then if you're on Spotify or Apple, follow the show on there as well. And I believe on Spotify you can send comments. So
yeah,
if I'm correct,
you
please
can.
do
Yes,
that and talk to us over there.
yes.
All right.
Talk to me. Um, I think we should rank the movies at the end of this on
Whew,
here
that's gonna be
too.
hard.
There's only
Okay,
5 of them.
I know, but these three are going to be very hard to
Oh,
decide what's
yeah.
better than what.
Which one? Which are the threes on the bottom of the? Which order those
Yeah.
go?
Okay, so this one, if we can recall what happened at the end of the chapter 2, we got Maya killing the pinup girl
Mm-hmm.
of the strangers. and that's kind of how it ends, with the Scarecrow baghead guy
Yeah.
finding her, and then it made it feel like there was a big reveal, even though we already knew who they were,
Yeah.
who she was. She was the waitress who was shown to be the killer at like the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Um, but anyway, so she died, and then there was an opening scene that for this one that, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Joel, didn't really matter.
No, it had nothing to do with what
Nothing to
happens.
do with
I
anything.
was I was thinking after watching the movie, I was like, that opening scene hadn't like we could have done without it. I am glad we had it because that's what I would have wanted this entire movie to be. I
Yeah,
like the fact I like what was that movie like Vacancy when they were like
yeah,
it's pretty much the same thing in a hotel motel. If we had gotten chapter one the way that it was, and then we'd gotten that in a motel in chapter two, just like different things going on. And then
yeah,
chapter three was like the survivors teaming up and then going after the strangers. That would
yeah,
have been really cool. But we got this motel scene, which lasted like 5 minutes.
yeah.
But it would have been cool if it was like the whole movie, honestly. Like,
Yeah, it would have been interesting. I mean, I felt like the idea of like how they use the motel in the movie was kind of interesting.
mm-hmm.
Um, at least it mattered as far as the motel,
Yeah.
but the character that
Yeah.
was in that scene didn't matter.
Didn't matter at
So,
all. Yeah.
yeah, I was thinking that that character is going to be somebody else, but then they show up later in the movie and it's not
Yeah.
them. So I'm like, okay, what the heck was the point of that? I think they only put it in just so it wasn't like a cold open to,
Mm-hmm.
because basically after that scene we go straight
Straight.
to where chapter 2 ended.
Yeah.
So I think maybe it was like, maybe let's throw something else in there and then go.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
potentially,
It's
but
add
yeah,
more victims to
yeah,
add
yeah,
a bigger body count to the movie,
yeah,
which did have a pretty big body count in this movie. I will say
yeah, yeah,
probably the most of I think chapter one and two combined, really, because
yeah,
there were a lot
probably,
of people. So
yeah, a lot of other characters involved here.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, there's a cold open. Basically, this whole movie is again Maya trying to get away, but then also like, is she gonna become part of the group,
Mm-hmm.
or is she just tricking them and making them think that she might be part of the group?
Yeah.
Is she getting like desensitized or enjoying all the deaths and everything?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like, I guess, the mystery in this movie. I was not interested in that. Either way they went with
Yeah.
it, I was like, I don't even care.
Mm-hmm. I know that's the thing. There were no surprises at all in
Yeah.
this movie. It was very straightforward,
It was
and
really short, it felt like really fast to
yeah,
me.
I'm pretty sure if you just like watched the movie itself and took away the end credits and like the trailers before it, the movie's probably an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's because I don't think it's a full hour and a half, so it is a pretty short
Yeah.
movie.
It felt really fast and like just
Mm-hmm.
not satisfying at all.
Yeah,
Um, there's some reveals as to who the strangers are.
but
One
we
of
already
them
knew. Like,
is extremely obvious. I was hoping that
yeah,
it wasn't going to be that obvious. I was
yeah, I
hoping there
know.
would be some sort of redirection.
Yeah.
Actually, two of them, because there's another character who's like involved, and that
Mm-hmm.
was
Yeah.
extremely obvious. Like, you don't cast that guy
Mhm.
unless he's gonna be the bad guy,
Yeah.
But I thought, okay, that's kind of like a, make us look over here and it's something else. No, it
No.
was
Yeah. No.
exactly what you
It's
thought
yeah.
since that person showed up on screen.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that, I mean, that was just, I thought, okay, if anything, we'll get like reveals that might be like kind of surprising.
Mm-hmm.
We might not really care too much about the surprise, but at least it'll be something to
Yeah.
kind of warrant the existence.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
No.
didn't get
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. When the person took the mask off at the end, I was like, oh yeah, well, yeah, knew it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and there's a whole line of dialogue when they're in the church together
yeah,
that he basically says,
said it that he,
yeah. And so
without
when
actually
she's
saying
like,
it.
yeah, take off your mask, I want to see you. I was
Yeah.
like, is this supposed to be like, who are you? Like, or do you know who it is? You
Mhm.
have to know who that is under the mask.
Yeah.
He said it to you, like,
Mm-hmm.
without saying it, but
Yeah.
yeah. So
Well, he did say that was my girlfriend, or that I loved her, or something like that in the church.
yeah,
And it's like there's
yeah.
only
And he
really
said, I
been one
guess we're
person that was
even.
killed. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, what could that mean?
I know.
So yeah, that was horrible. It was the same thing in chapter 2 where they took the mask off the pinup girl, and it was like, yeah, we already knew that.
Yeah.
And
They
then
gave us a whole backstory from when they were kids.
Yeah.
About
and it's like with these movies, it's like nobody acts like this. And there's not like actual people in real life that behave this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And the whole like motive of the strangers is like so basic, so just like not creative at all. It's just very like, okay, it could have been anything else. Like it's just lazy. It's just lazy. And just I guess the best way I can describe this movie is just very unsatisfying as the end of this trilogy. Not that the first two were satisfying as a 1 and 2, but this was the end, and it was just very like, man, I think this is the worst of the 3.
Really?
To me.
I actually think it's the best of the 3. Not that the other, not that it's great, because it's not, but it gives you an ending to it. There is some, like it leaves something open, I guess, which is really stupid.
Again, so cliche.
It is.
It's like, oh my
it's
gosh,
also something.
Are we gonna see?
Yeah, it's very cliche, and I don't buy it if that's where they're going with it. Because he's like, you're one of us, or you're like us. No, she's not. Sorry, you've been killing since you were a child, so she's not like you. So that's what I don't buy if they were to go further with this, because that's where they would go in that general direction. And it's like, I barely buy this. I would not buy that at all.
I would hope that Madeline Petch would be like, no, I'll do other movies now.
She was the best part of this trilogy. Like, she did a really good job.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you can stick with horror, but like maybe don't sign up for an entire trilogy before you've seen like one of them. Like, just be careful.
I wonder how much she got paid to be in all 3 movies.
Yeah,
because I don't think she had been in a film. I mean, maybe she has. Before this, I just know she was in Riverdale for like that entire show.
Yeah,
I think. And then she was in this. So
if she was in other like movies, then she wasn't like a main character.
Yeah.
So this is a first like main character role.
Yeah, I would think
that I know of, at least. But
yeah, you're right. She's definitely the best part of it. Um, there's there's some scenes with her and the scarecrow guy that is just awkward,
Yeah.
and I don't know really what the movie was trying to do. It was weird, and like
Yeah.
not in a like disturbing way. It was just like you're trying, like you can tell that they're trying to be like disturbing and kind of
Hmm.
uncomfortable, uneasy. They're trying to get you to feel, and it didn't for me. It was just like, what are we doing? I don't. I'm like, can we move on from this? This is just dumb.
Yeah.
And so it did not land at all. At one point, there's like 1,000 candles lit. I don't know
Yeah.
how that character was able to get over there, put up this whole shrine.
Hmm. I
It's
know.
like the scene before he leaves. The next scene, we have 1,000 candles in a whole
Mhm.
shrine. So it's the
Yeah.
same night. So I don't know, unless that's just how he lives. I don't
Hmm.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. It it was bizarre.
Yeah,
Um
yeah, that whole
I
scene is just weird.
I do. So, like I was saying, there is a higher body count in this one than there is in the other one. So, I do like that. I
Yeah,
think that pretty much puts this one above the other two for me, just because there is a finale to this. Like it does have an ending. Um,
yeah.
there's just like a small open thing, just in case. I don't know, just in case for what, because you're not making a fourth one. Sorry. I don't know who would give you the money to do that. But so yeah, I do like that there was an ending to this. Um
Yeah,
and yeah, we'll talk more about it in the spoilers. But yeah, it's just
yeah.
it's not the
They're
greatest,
all
but
very
it's not.
close.
Yeah, they are. They are. When I say this is my favorite one of the three, the bar is
Yeah,
very low
yeah,
for the
yeah. And
trilogy.
I would say my favorite is the second one, but it might be the theater experience, um,
Maybe.
because we saw that with this guy behind us who was like
Hmm.
reacting to everything like so over the
Yeah.
top that it was really funny because the movie was already like pretty bad. So him
Hmm.
reacting like was like, have you never seen like a movie before? Like, I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
know. Yeah, this
It
is not the
was
movie
it
that would
was
be reacting like that, though.
yeah. And then when it said to be continued, he was like, oh, what?
Yeah.
So it was a fun experience. So maybe that
Mhm.
like made
That
me
probably
like
did
that
help.
movie a little more.
Yeah, because that one's probably my least favorite of them.
Okay.
Just because I would. It's probably me too with that, because I was expecting more out of it, because that's where we were going to get our
Yeah.
original story, was in chapter
Yeah.
2. Chapter 1,
Right.
they did what they did to get that out, to like get the rest of their story done. They
Yeah.
still didn't do a very good job, even though you had the 2008 version right there. You still didn't
Yeah.
quite um you know get the
Yeah.
scares on that one. But chapter 2 was where we were supposed to see something different, something new. Like, they had
Right.
already done this trilogy, so obviously they had a vision in mind. So I was like, okay, well, we'll get to see the start of his vision with chapter 2, and his vision sucked. I don't know what his vision was, but it was not good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It was like the second one had like some hope,
Hmm.
to
Had
to
potential to be
move in a different
something.
direction or something and
Yeah.
tell an original story and really make this into like a whole new like strangers universe.
Yeah.
There were a lot of possibilities and potential, but did not pan out.
It did
So
not. It did not at all. Um,
I will go with you on a positive being the body count being a little higher. There's not much gore at all.
no. And he
Um,
used an
it's
axe a
all
few
really off screen.
times. It's like where did all that blood go?
Yeah.
Like even in the beginning part where like we pick up right where two left off, and he cuts her, like chops her a couple of times, and then he picks her up and her body's whole. Like what? Why did you? She was already dead. Why did you use your axe to like? I thought you were chopping body parts off, and it's like
I was wondering the same thing when he was doing that. I was like, wait, isn't that the girl from the second? Isn't that like his girlfriend? Like,
yeah.
why is he doing like what's the point of this?
And then
Yeah,
he picks
I
her
was
up, and it's like her
confused.
whole
Yeah.
body is there. I'm like, what did you cut? Like, there were some pretty, like, I will say in this movie, he was the scariest when he was wearing his mask. Like, there were some pretty intense
Yeah.
moments of, like, not gore, but like him using his axe.
Yeah. Yeah. Some good sound.
Yeah.
Some, it was, and it was shot well. Like it looked good.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like this was some amateur film as far as like
Yeah.
the production, but that's almost worse.
Yeah, I know.
It's like
Yeah.
you've got the canvas, you've got
Mm-hmm.
the basics for a professional good production film, but
Yeah.
your story, the writing,
Mm-hmm.
all of it just did not match the production value at all.
Yeah, no, it didn't. That's why I like the opening scene so much, because a motel, while it's also contained, gives you more room to use. Like you can have different people like be involved in it, like other
Mhm.
motel guests. Kind of like Pray at Night, where it was a trailer park. It
Yeah.
was it was contained still, but it was also a trailer park. Like there
Yeah.
could have been other people involved.
Right.
Places for you to like run to, and
Yeah.
so
And
like
like, well, who's the owner of the motel? Are
yeah.
they involved? They're probably one of the
Mhm.
town folk. Like, and I thought we were going to expand to other people in the
Yeah.
town. Like, we didn't get very far with,
Yeah. I mean,
how much they, talked about the other people.
the town people do keep it pretty secret, though. They do know
They
more
do.
than they're telling, so
Yeah.
like they are kind of involved
Yeah.
in on it. um so yeah, it just
It,
there was potential to be something there, and they
yeah.
just dropped the ball completely.
Yeah. There's a couple of other scenes that are really dumb that I do want to talk about, but the dumb parts are, spoilers, so I won't get into those, but because I don't want to
Mhm.
be too specific. But
Yeah.
yeah, there's a number of just who does this? Why would that character do that? That doesn't make sense
Yeah.
for like what their role is and their personality and all that. So all
Yeah.
stuff like that. Um that just doesn't make sense. Very just very inconsistent, very like plot holy and all that kind
Mhm.
of stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't know if we're, getting you excited to go out and see this.
Yeah.
But
They're
if
all
you
very good. I mean,
it,
if like I'm a completionist, so even if
yeah,
we weren't doing this episode, I would have still seen it just to see how it ends. So if
yeah,
you've seen chapters 1 and 2, you might as well. Like
yeah,
I
yeah,
might
you're
watch
already
this.
there.
Yeah. I might watch this one more time. Like I want to watch chapters 1, 2, and 3 like together as like a full story. And then I'll just never watch them again. After that. I just want to watch them one more time, like fully. Because we already have two Strangers movies that are actually decent. So
Yeah.
We don't need this trilogy.
Yeah, no, and that's the most baffling thing about this is why? Like
Mm,
it adds nothing to like it's a nothing trilogy. Like
yeah.
the Strangers was already good. Pray at Night
Hmm.
was already good.
Yeah.
Why did we need to go back and like start over? I just I don't I don't understand. I don't get the pitch for this. I
Yeah.
just who
Yeah.
thought this was a good idea? Like especially once you get the script and know the full story.
Yeah.
It's like
I know.
why? I think the studio was just really banking on the Strangers, like just that,
Hmm.
you know, IP was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and especially I feel like over the last 5 years or so, people have really come to like kind of go back to that 2008 original. And I
Yeah.
feel like I was seeing online like a lot of people like, you know, remembering and like posting about the original, like, oh man, I forgot about this one. It was so good. And so there was a
Hmm.
little bit of momentum, I guess, for that movie. And so
Hmm.
maybe they're like, okay, let's catch while the fire's hot and redo these and like start over. So they
Yeah.
were just banking on name recognition. But
Hmm.
man,
I mean, Rennie Harlan also is like, at least he used to be a good director, like I was saying. So they
yeah,
were probably banking on him too.
yeah,
I it's not a great movie, but I love Deep Blue Sea, and he was
yeah,
directed that one.
yeah,
He directed a Sam Jackson movie, The Long Kiss Goodnight, which is a really good
yeah.
action movie.
Love that
So
movie.
like he's done good stuff, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened
Yeah,
to the guy.
I don't know.
Um, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
and I think
I
he's
don't
actually
trust him anymore.
and I think he's got another horror movie coming out too.
Oh wow. Okay.
It
Well,
says doesn't say horror, but disaster survival action thriller called Deep Water. I
okay.
was like, is that another
A
shark
shark
movie?
movie or a flood
um,
movie.
yeah, but yeah. So I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's look at the critics. And then once we get through that, we'll give our ranking of the
Oh yeah,
five.
okay. Oh yeah, the ranking of the five. I thought you were saying how we ranked this one, or
Oh yeah, we do need
I
to
don't
give our
even know.
score.
Yeah, I don't even know what to make of this one score wise.
All right. Well, let's see what Rotten Tomatoes makes of it. The tomato meter gives it a 16.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And the popcorn meter, this is actually higher than I thought it would be. Gives it a 51.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then IMDb gives it a 4.1.
That's
That's
not decent.
that is not good,
That
especially for
is,
a theatrical movie.
yeah.
That's like a low score for even a like Netflix movie that nobody
Yeah.
likes.
Yeah.
That's like a Tubi movie.
Yeah.
That's even lower than a Tubi movie.
Yeah. Seriously. Tubi apparently has some decent stuff on there.
Yeah. So, what about us? What will it be?
You go first.
Okay. I will go with a. This is definitely, well, this is hopefully going to be in my bottom 5 of the year. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Um, if it's not, then we are in for a pretty bad year.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, we've already
so
had like 10
we've had some
movies
good
come
ones.
out between like January and February.
Mhm.
It's already been a pretty busy couple months,
Yeah, and they've
but
been pretty good for the
yeah,
most part.
for the most part, yeah.
So I'm gonna go with a I'll go with a 44.
All right. Um, I'm gonna go with a straight 60.
Okay.
The only thing saving it is, to me, it felt like the most horror of all three of them, as far as like, body count wise.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's about it. She did a really good job in the movie, despite being in this trilogy. She actually did the best job she could. She
Yeah, I
couldn't
think so.
save it, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
um,
And some of her acting, like, it's
yeah,
definitely like for this movie, she had to do some things that was just weird. And
mhm,
I feel like that's the writing, that's the direction, you know.
mhm,
I'm not going to put that on her.
yeah,
Because they were trying to get you to think different ways about her and like get kind of, she was kind of mysterious, I guess, with how she was
mhm,
reacting to things. But that's direction, that's
yeah,
how you want your actor to act. And that's all
mhm.
on the director. So
That
I'm not going to fault her for that
No, yeah, and there
choice.
were moments in this where she had to cry, but like her eyes were open. It is hard to cry with your eyes open. It's just like her tears dripping down.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's good acting right there.
Yeah.
Like you're putting yourself in the moment like that, and you're just like, yeah. So
Yeah.
like there were definitely some scenes where her acting did shine,
Yeah, I
even
agree.
in this horrible trilogy of movies. Being
Yeah.
better movies.
I think this will get her more work.
I hope so.
I think she has, the makings of a good actress, especially for
Hmm.
horror.
Yeah.
So I I would love to see her in another horror film with just much better story, much better writing,
Yeah.
and I think she would be great. So,
I want to see if
um,
she's got anything upcoming for horror. I'm curious about that.
well, there you go, guys. The end of an era, the end of a epic showdown between the strangers and Maya.
Yeah.
And there you go. That's the end of it. Join
Yep.
us on Patreon so that we can talk more specifically about some of the stupidity and even if you haven't seen the movie, we will give you more information so that you can even more so save yourself.
Hmm. Yeah. Do
if you you know if you choose to.
you want to rank
um
these?
oh yeah, we gotta rank them. Okay, I'll go real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna go the worst. So number 5 is Strangers Chapter 3. Number 4 is Strangers Chapter 2.
3, 2, 1.
Number 3 is Chapter 1. Number 2 is The Strangers original. And then Pray at Night will be my number 1.
All right. So, bottom of mine, number 5 is chapter 2. I think that's just because I had much hope in it.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be something that it wasn't. 4 is chapter 1 because we've already seen it done and it's done way better. And then 3 is chapter 3. For me, 2 is going to be Pray at Night. I love that movie, but number 1 is The Strangers. I just love The Stranger. I just love the intensity that The Strangers gives us. And that
Yeah.
scene will always haunt me when she's in the
The end.
kitchen and he's just
Oh
like standing
yeah.
in the background, just like
Yeah.
he's just subtle. It's so good.
Yeah.
And they
That.
tried doing that in chapter 1 with the whole
Yeah.
bathroom scene. Like, this is not the same. This is not that scene.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That is one of the better scenes of, like, that would go in like a top 20, maybe top
Yeah.
30, like all time.
Mhm.
That part is really good. And I really like that first movie. I think I just have a little bit more fun with the second one.
Yeah,
because it's more of a
more
slasher,
of a slasher.
moment kind of thing.
Mhm.
There is some really cool scenes in that too. Like there's an underwater scene that's pretty awesome in a pool.
That pool scene is
I
really
like,
cool.
yeah, I like the kind of 80s feel,
Mhm.
especially in that scene. The soundtrack is pretty good. So yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I could go back and forth with number one and Pray at Night, but yeah, the other
Mhm.
three are, neck
Yeah.
and neck.
Yeah. Between 2 and 3, there's like a whole there's a lot of room in between. They're not all close together.
Yeah.
There's this trilogy is like way down there, and then 1 and 2 are like way up here. So
yeah. Okay. As I said, go to Patreon and join us over there. Otherwise, we will see you next time.
yes.